In Luke chapter 17, beginning with verse 11, on the way to Jerusalem, he was passing along between Samaria and Galilee. And as he entered a village, he was met by 10 lepers who stood at a distance. They knew that they could not become close. A leper did not approach upon penalty of death because they considered it contagious. They stood at a distance and lifted their voices, saying, "Jesus, Master, have mercy on us." When he saw them, he said to them, "Go, show yourself to the priests." And as they went, they were cleansed. I just want to stop there. As they obeyed, they were cleansed. I hear many people today saying that if God has given you a miracle, you don't need to have it validated. Well, Jesus told them to go have it validated, and as they obeyed to go to the validation, as they went, they were healed. Now, there's 2 things I want you to see here. Number 1, healing often flows in response to obedience. Healing often flows in response to obedience because by faith we obey. But the second thing I want you to see here is that validation of a miracle is not a bad thing. When people tell me I was healed of a stroke, when people tell me I was healed of cancer, when people tell me my kidneys are functioning again, when people tell me those things, I always say, go to the doctor and let them validate it. They say, "Oh, Pastor, I have faith." I said, I'm not questioning your faith. I'm just saying when God gives you a real miracle, miracles are real. When God heals you, the doctors can look at you and go, "You know what? You're right, the cancer's not there anymore. You know what? You're right. Your lungs are completely clear and whole. There's no scars there anymore. You know what? You're right. Your kidneys are functioning at full capacity and your creatinine levels are back to normal." Never be afraid to have a doctor validate what God has done. Now, admittedly, some doctors this confuses because they think you're going to sue them for malpractice because you've been being treated for something that's not there. Don't look at them and say, "Doc, listen, Doc, it's fine. I don't want to sue you. I don't want to do anything. I just want you to validate Jesus gave me a miracle."